Welcome to Rise and Shine, your daily business tech boost with me, Charly Leetham. If you're a small business owner looking to simplify technology and get real, actionable advice from someone with 35 years of IT experience, you're in the right place. Every episode, I'll dive into tools and systems like email, CRM, marketing and tracking, and I'll break them down into bite-sized tips you can use straight away. Your time is valuable, so let's get straight to the point. It's time to work smarter, not harder. Rise and Shine. It's your daily dose of business tech inspiration with me, Charly Leetham. Episode number 558. It's a talky episode today while I kept myself reset for a few things. I've been traveling again, so been on the road, had to come back, settle down. Here I am. So 558. I want to have a quick chat about AI, ChatGPT, Grok, all the other AIs that are out there, Gemini, Copilot, whatever it is. And a couple of things that I wanted to sort of hit on with AI. Now, I've got an interview coming up with someone who's talking about automations in your business, and it's going to be a fantastic interview when it hits, where it's in production now, so we'll have that out shortly. But it did get me thinking a little bit about AI and automations and some of the things that we're seeing. And I've been talking to a few people also about their experiences as users of systems that use AI. And the thing that I really wanted to sort of hit is so many of us are looking at these AI chatbots and using AI on our websites and AI in our customer service process to make things better. And the question I'm going to ask you is, who are you trying to make it better for? Now, a lot of organizations are in the process of putting AI chatbots on their websites so that people can find information more easily, get the answers they want more quickly. These are all the buzzwords we see coming out. These are all the things that we see on their websites when we say, oh, you're the AI chatbot. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I try, and I try a lot. And I generally get very frustrated, not so quickly, but quickly enough, particularly when I have a problem that I'm trying to solve, I'm trying to get an answer for. I've already done a lot of the research myself. I've gone to the website and said, I actually need to get in touch with your support people. Oh, you have to go through our AI chatbot. Okay, so here's the question I have. And it gives you stuff like, yep, I've done that. It's still not working. I need to speak to someone. So you say, speak to an agent. Oh, cool. We'll put you through to one of our agents. What's your name? What's your email address? What's the problem you're inquiring about? Well, I've just sat here for 30 minutes on your AI chatbot going through the problem I'm trying to solve. You've given me a whole heap of information. Now you're asking me to rewrite it again. Okay, well, I'll rewrite the problem again, or go and find it and copy and paste it down. I am a little frustrated by this point. I'm running out of time. I've got it's normally we don't have a lot of time to spend trying to get to these answers. And once we get to an answer of we actually need to speak to a support person, we just want to speak to a support person. You've already got that information. We've already been through the AI several times, and you're giving me the same answer again and again and again. I'm telling you it's not the right answer, or it's not an answer that's working for me. So what's the problem? Okay, so I'll retype that. So then you sit there and you wait and you wait and you wait, because it doesn't actually lodge a ticket. It puts you into a chat queue, and then finally, supposedly, a human comes on. And in this day and age, I'm not even certain I'm talking to a human. There's a few things that I ask to see if I can find out if I'm talking to a human. All right, great. What's your name? What's your email? What's the problem you're inquiring about? I just did that. I just put that into my chatbot, your chatbot response. You're not getting it? No, that doesn't come through to us. We have to start from scratch. Okay, well, have you tried this? Yes, I've tried that. Have you tried this? Yes, I've tried that. Have you tried that? Yes, I've tried. I've been through your AI process that has given me all of these answers. I'm talking to you because I can't resolve the problem. Oh, all right, well, we'll lodge a ticket. And then it goes into the process that I needed it to go into. I'm not going to go into some of those processes. So the reason I'm highlighting this is I'm not the only one that has this frustration. I actually sit down and I'll have a beer with someone, or I'll have a glass of wine with someone, or we'll go out to dinner, And I'll listen to people talking, they're like, oh yeah, I had to get onto the insurance company the other day and I needed to ask a question and they had this chat thing, so I'm going through it and I couldn't get an answer. And then I had to ring them and I had to sit on hold for 20 minutes, 40 minutes to get through to someone to give me an answer. And they said, but those answers are on my website. No, your website's not giving me it. These are the things that I'm hearing from people. AI is wonderful when used properly. And I'm having a bit of a rant on it to put things in perspective. AI is simply a large language model. What that means is that you feed it a lot of data, you feed it a lot of information, tell it to go out and search the internet. We know it goes and searches internet. We know that it goes and looks at other sites, because if you're watching it when it comes up, it's got the little thingies that go boop, boop, boop. These are the sites I'm looking for. You can program it just to use your own internal documents. You can feed it your own internal documents and get it to read your own internal documents and answer questions from that. But it's only as good as the quality of information that you put into it. It's only as good. The answers it can give you are only as good as the information you give it to answer with. So if you don't have the questions that people are asking, or in my case, where you get to a point of, no, we don't actually have that, that's unusual, we don't have that written down, you need to be able to make sure that people can pop out of that system and talk to a human. Now, I'm sort of rambling a little and I'm trying to pull it all together. I really am. So AI is written on a large language model. It's only as good as the information you feed it. Some of that information you feed it is wrong, is just simply wrong. And I'll give you examples of, I do coding and I'll look up and I'll say, what does this function do? Why have they done this here? And then it'll give me an answer. I'll go, no, that's not right. That's not right. And I'll go and have a look at what the sources are. And it's gone and used things like Stack Overflow questions or one of the forum questions and one of the forum answers. And if anyone's done anything on forums, you'll know that you get a range of answers. Using the Pareto principle, 80% of those answers are wrong. Of the remaining 20% of them, you might get 80% of that 20% that is relatively correct or points you in the right direction. So it's using all of this information to pull in for answers back for you. Why do businesses do it? Well, the idea is that it's easier for us as the clients, as the consumers, to find that information, to get that information quickly and move on. Are they hitting 80%? Are they doing an 80-20%? I don't think they are at the moment. I don't think they're getting 80% of the answers. I think what they're doing, and this is just a gut feel based on my own experiences and what I'm hearing out there, is they're alienating a lot of their customers. A lot of customers are going to their website saying, I need to find this information. Oh, will you now use AI? They put the answers in. They don't get the answers they want. They go away. They find someone else who will talk to them. They will find someone else who it is easier to deal with. So yes, people are saying use AI. It's going to simplify your processes. It's going to give your customers more information. It's going to reduce your costs overall because you don't have to have someone dedicated to answering service calls. I want to just bring into that the majority of business is done because people know, like, and trust you. If they go to a website and all they're going to get is some form of automated response based on information that has been fed into it, and they can't get the answer, or the answer isn't right, or it's just not understandable to them, they're going to go elsewhere. If you don't make it easy then to go through and say, I actually need to speak to someone, I need someone to explain what's going on, or I need to explain what my problem is, and you make it easy, you're going to lose people. Or you get people come through who are frustrated beyond belief, and that frustration comes out in that conversation, and it's not a constructive conversation. You as the support person are going, I really, really don't like this customer. This customer is just rude, or this customer is just impatient. Understand that they've probably been looking at this for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 40 minutes. They've probably got a whole heap of information. They're probably very confused by the time they get through to you, and they just want a plain English answer. They just want a straightforward answer. They don't want, well, it could be this or it could be this. It's like, go and try this. What did you get? Okay, cool. Let me see what that gives me. Yep, go and try this one. Be human with them. So AI, it can be a godsend for your business. It can absolutely revolutionize your business. You can absolutely put chatbots on your site. You can put AI support on your site to try and streamline things, to try and make it faster, to try and get better quality information out to your clients, your consumers, your visitors. Make sure when you're doing it, you're not falling for the hype of it's okay, you just need an AI chatbot. You don't need to have anything else in the back end. Make sure you've got your processes that go from the point of someone coming to your website, looking for an answer to something, for a problem or to a question, to being able to talk to someone if they need to. They don't need to be able to pick up a phone and chat to someone. They don't even necessarily need to have it go to a chatbot. What you should be able to do, though, is say, I need help. Your chatbot should then be able to say, let me create a ticket for you. Let me create an email for you that we can lodge and send to the people that are running the site, or send to my boss, however you want to do it, however you want to say that. And have your AI chatbot or your AI systems work with your customers to get that information through to the back end, through to you as the business owner or the tech support person or whoever it is, and keep that process flowing. And don't stop it there and say, well, now we're just going to have to start again. You've already had them go through the process. That information should already be recorded. You should be able to send that through and say, this is all the information we've been through. This is the answers they gave us. This is where we're at. It's going to give you an idea of who the client is, what their level of knowledge is, where they're at, what they're kind of doing. And if you need more information, you can go back to them. But you've already collected a whole heap of information. So make sure you pass that through. And remember, people buy and work with people they know, like, and trust. If they don't feel like they're getting the answers they need, and their time is being wasted, or they're just being given the runaround, they're going to go elsewhere, and they're going to go to the companies that understand that exact principle. Okay, that was a bit of a rant. I just wanted to get that one off of my chest. If you're thinking that maybe I've had a few experiences like this, yep, I have. And it's really frustrating. And I have actually pulled business from organizations and moved elsewhere because I haven't been able to get the answers I needed. I haven't been able to support my customers better. So some of it's on my own personal stuff, like my own insurances, registrations, subscriptions, whatever. And some of it is when I'm trying to support customers and give them answers to questions they have, and they're saying, we don't understand. What? Let me have a look. Yeah, no, you can't understand that. That's not understandable. We'll move elsewhere. I'm not afraid to pick up and move on. Neither should you be. So hopefully the information I give you is good and you feel like you've got someone you can know, like, and trust. If you're using AI, just remember, AI to support clients and do that initial contact. Just remember that you've got a whole process that you've got to go through before someone will actually make that buying decision or make that stay with you decision. What do you guys think? What are your experiences with AI? How have you overcome it? Do you run chatbots on your websites? Have you had people tell you how you're going to train them? What you need to train, what information you need to feed to them to train them? Or have you just been told, it's okay, we'll just put this on and it'll all work and it will be sunshine and roses and puppy dogs and kittens and unicorns all the way through? Let me know what you think. Come across to my community, askcharlyleetham.locals.com, and join the conversation there. Have this conversation with other people. Come, and if you don't want to do that, you can always leave comments wherever you're watching or listening to this video. If this video has been useful to you, if this episode has been useful to you, please give it a like. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell so you find out when I drop more content. And guys, I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye. Hey there, thanks so much for tuning in to Rise and Shine, your daily business tech boost. I hope today's episode gave you some actionable insights that will make your business tech work smarter for you. If you found value, be sure to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with other small business owners who could use a daily boost. For more tips, tools, and resources, visit www.askcharlyleetham.com. Until next time, keep rising, keep shining, and let's make tech simple together.